Hello, Collective, Love and Light, Wendy Joy. Today, I think that it's very important that we really take a look at what spirituality actually means, especially in the cycle that we're walking into. Spirituality comes in a multitude of ways, but really what it is just viewing and perceiving and understanding, migrating and moving in positive, forward, enlightenment energy, if you will. And when you think about endings and new beginnings, and you willingly allow you to vibrate higher and work within love and light and positivity, you've actually invited spirituality into your existence, whether you realize it or not. It's more than what perceived God that you choose to invite into your existence, but knowing that whatever perceived God that you are speaking with and conversing to is of the most high of vibration and the most high of light and love. And, your archangels, your ascended masters, are extremely positive when you're looking toward the divinity and away from the shallow, dark energies that might be confusing you. Now, when you look at your endings and your new beginnings, and you're walking in a better mind space where you're actually able to perceive things on a more of a bird's eye view, then you'll soon recognize that abundance has already come to you. You see, people think that abundance is just about finances, but finances, that's just tangible goods, right? That you want to consider to be an asset or a hindrance, if you will. But in reality, abundance is how you perceive what it is that you have. And if you're thankful and grateful, and if you encourage more of that loving energy into your realm. And the one thing that I can tell you is that I've seen abundance my entire life. Although I've never seen actually more than 2 dimes rubbed together and the friction that it may create. And I say that jokingly because I've always known that abundance really wasn't, it didn't have everything to do with, it wasn't limited by one aspect of receiving, right? Money's just one aspect of receiving. And I can tell you that with my positive forward motion, my clear co-creation with our ultimate creator, and I don't look for lower entities or gods, I go right to the top. And when I cultivated way young, like at birth, because you know what, I've never let go of this. I've always had this, and I've always encouraged more to come my way. I suppose confirmation, dogs are being rowdy. And with the abundance that I know that I'm filled with, I have clarity, wisdom, knowledge, discernment. I know who's talking to me, what energy I'm walking into, whose it actually is, whether it's mine or someone else's, whether it's projected or it's divinely sent, right? I can tell the difference between all of those. I've always been able to do that. And I've also held what it is that I need has always come to me exactly when I need it. And that's also abundance. That's also faith. That's also believing That's also co-creating your future by your movements and how you respond to whatever comes your way, right? Whether it be, you know, step stopping or pushing or, you know, invasive, because all of those things, they have come my way. And I've handled each and every one of them with grace and poise. And today, my abundance is in my physical form and my ability to speak to you, to give to you everything that I've learned and gained along the way. And when I say my physical form, I was paralyzed. I couldn't move my leg. I, couldn't see out of one eye. My thoughts were all cloudy. Do you know what I mean? And I was becoming a version of me that I did not dig. And I immediately reversed that. I understood. I dwelled in that pain and trauma for 10 years until the universe said, okay, now you've learned enough and you're able to take the knowledge and move it forward. That's when holistic medicine came my way. That's when my world was opened up to plants and trees and mushrooms even, pretty much everything that grows from the ground that offers healing, beneficial, interconnected properties that we as humans not only survive from but thrive off of or with, right? So no longer am I paralyzed completely, although I still can't move my toes, and it does make walking very difficult. But what I can tell you is that my mind is clearer, my thoughts, my intentions, my mannerism is forward, and it's filled with divinity, not just for me to sustain my existence, because at one point I had to do that, right? But that didn't mean I didn't share. I always shared. I always put, what I felt or what was affecting me to the side burner when other people came my way, right? That damn freaking fly. You know what? It'll leave me alone. And it'll go away too, because everything else has been going away. Everything else has been cleared from my path. And what remains is my direction and my movement and my financial abilities in order to gain security for not only me, but for you too, because keep in mind, I plan on sharing everything right down to my last dollar, which I already have done, actually, and will do again. But it'll be within my reach as my future draws closer and my timeline falls into place. And when you hold spirituality at your core base, you'll see that what flows naturally, what is magnetically attracted to you, to me, right, will fall easily and effortlessly into place, because we've already used our clear intent, our forward motion, and our responses. And we hold empathy and light and love, and we don't hoard it, we share it, and we show through our example that everything is not only possible, but it's an easy do when you put your mind and your thought and you choose and you stick with. And determination and motivation will always be sent to you through the airwaves, from your spirit team, from the divine, from the ultimate creator. Because everybody somewhere, sometime, is watching, paying attention, taking notes, and remembering. So your steps, if you want them to be remembered positively, if you would like to lead lovingly through your inner abundance, through your inner work, and see how the universe blesses you with security, I implore you to take that step into the unknown, to embrace everything that is loving, glorious, and wondrous, because it's waiting for us all. And thank you for keeping your vibration high. Everyone who is, and choosing light and love, and helping our Mother Earth, Lady Gaia, transition into a more blissful place that is beneficial to everyone, everywhere, in every space. I guess the fly didn't like that. Screw him, or her, or it, or whatever the hell it is. But its days are numbered. And as I rise, negative falls. Same can happen for you. You'll be tested. Grab your bottle of peppermint oil spray. I'm being silly. I love to play. My lovely collective, wherever you find yourself today, I am encouraging you to embrace every good space and enhance every other space within you, your temple, your environment, even your community. Think positive, think love, act, respond, in all that is bright and loving. Blessed be.